Have you ever had one of those weeks where it feels like the darkness is pressing in from every side? It could be the news, it could be something personal in your own life, or maybe both at once. But the effect is the same. You feel heavy, you feel weighed down, and maybe even tempted to give up on your goals or your sense of optimism. If that's ever been you, then watch on, because in this video, I'm going to share how to resist that pull into darkness, how to stay steady in your faith and optimism, and most importantly, how to use your voice and your content to be a light for others who need it. Okay, let's get into it. I'll be honest, this week has been very heavy. The headlines, the uncertainty, the endless noise, and on a personal level, it's been a challenging week becoming aware of some less than ideal medical news in our family. You know, some days it feels like there's more darkness pressing in than light breaking through. Now, let's be honest, it's easy to get swallowed up by the darkness. It's human to feel despair, to lose focus, to let the weight of it all push you down. But here's what I've learned. As much as challenges press in, letting them bury me is not an option. It's much harder to resist the darkness, to fight for light, to remain steady in optimism. But that's the work we're called to do, not just for ourselves, but for the people around us. Because here's the thing, even in the darkest times, a small flicker of light shines incredibly bright. I once heard an analogy that really stuck with me. Imagine finishing an intense weightlifting session. The next day your muscles ache and you actually feel good about it because that pain means growth. But now imagine those exact muscle aches are caused by a disease. Suddenly your entire outlook shifts. The pain itself is identical, but the suffering feels so much worse because of the meaning attached to it. Now that taught me something powerful. So much of life's hardships come down to perspective, a shift in attitude, a willingness to see circumstances differently. And that perspective can turn pain into growth. It can allow us to shine light in the middle of darkness, and that's our responsibility, to be a light unto others. Now, let me be clear, this doesn't mean pretending everything's fine or denying the reality of struggle. It doesn't mean putting on a fake smile. It means choosing to hold on to faith, optimism, and hope when it would be easier to give in. It means showing up with strength for yourself and for the people who are quietly watching you, drawing inspiration from you, or depending on your example. One of the most powerful ways we can do that today is through the content we share. I know social media gets a bad rap. People call it toxic, negative, divisive, and sometimes it is. But just like in life, you get to decide what role you're going to play. You can choose not to consume the negativity, and you can choose to contribute something different. Every time you hit record, write a post, or share a thought, you're adding something to the collective conversation. You can add noise and contribute to the darkness, or you can add light. And when you choose to share your gifts, your lessons, your encouragement, you never know who might be on the other side of the screen who needs exactly what you have to say. That's the beauty of content creation. It's not just about growing a brand, building an audience, or chasing numbers. It's about impact. It's about being a shining light unto others, especially when the world feels unbearably dark at times. So here's my challenge to you this week. Ask yourself, what's one piece of content I can create that brings light into someone else's life? It doesn't have to be big. It could be a short message of encouragement, a story of how you overcame a setback, a reminder that someone out there isn't alone. Your light matters, and when you shine it, even just a little, it creates a ripple effect far beyond what you can see. We can't always control the struggles around us, but we can choose how we respond. We can choose to be light. We can choose to create the content we wish to see in the world. And if enough of us do that together, we'll push back the darkness. Until next time, keep showing up, keep creating. I'll catch you in the next one.